easy recipes. Today I'll be making an extremely popular dim sum dish, pork and prawn dumpling, or siu mai. Now there are literally hundreds of different dim sum dishes, but prawn and pork dumpling is by far one of the most popular. In fact, together with har gow or crystal shrimp dumpling, it's one of the first dishes people order when they're at a dim sum restaurant, even without thinking about it. Personally, I make these dumplings more often than any other homemade dim sum dish because they're great for special occasions. They are delicious, but they're also impressive looking. Now, in my other videos, I said that dim sum dishes are the opposite of super easy recipes. And if you want a more complicated recipe, there are plenty out there. But my take on the dish is pretty straightforward, except I'm going to cheat a little and use ready-made dumpling or wonton skin. This is super easy recipes after all. You can find dumpling or wonton skin in the freezer section of all Oriental stores. And indeed, I got mine online from Amazon.
In addition to the wrappers, you'll need some minced pork. I'm using about 300 grams. You'll need roughly the same amount of prawn or shrimp. For the aromatics, you'll need some spring onion and ginger. Shiitake mushrooms will give the dumplings a real umami flavour. You'll need sesame oil and soy sauce, salt, pepper, and a little bit of bicarbonate of soda. You'll also need a carrot for garnishing. The first thing you want to do is soak the shiitake mushrooms in hot water for 20 minutes or until they're soft. Then, slice the spring onions as finely as possible. Next, chop the prawns or the shrimps into small pieces. But, if you like, hold a few back for garnishing. Prawn and shrimps are different species, but they taste the same, and I'll use the terms interchangeably. I'm going to slice my reserved prawns in half because they're quite large. When the mushrooms are soft, squeeze out the water and chop them finely as well. Now this prawn and pork dumpling dim sum dish is traditionally made with mushroom, but I've omitted it in the past and the dumplings still taste great. So if you don't have shiitake mushrooms, don't worry about it. When you're ready to mix everything together, use a large bowl to combine the minced pork and the chopped prawns. Add the chopped spring onions, the chopped mushrooms, grate a small thumb-sized piece of ginger into the mixture, add a quarter of a teaspoon of salt and pepper, and a pinch of bicarbonate of soda. Add a tablespoon of sesame oil and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then give everything a really good mix. You need to work the mixture hard and it will become very sticky. I'm going to cover the mixture with cling film and let it stand in the fridge for 20 minutes while I prepare the garnish. I'm going to peel 2 or 3 slices from the carrot and dice it extremely finely. Alternatives to this carrot garnish include sliced spring onion, a garden pea, fish roe, or even caviar. For the remainder of the carrot, slice it and set aside. Now, wonton skins are far easier to come across, but they are square whereas dumpling wrappers are round. It's not a huge problem, just cut the wonton skin with a round cutter. And now you're ready to make the dumplings. Put the wrapper on your thumb and forefinger and stuff a large teaspoon of the filling in. Push the filling right down to the bottom of the wrapper. Don't worry if it's a bit wonky. The most important thing is that the bottom is flat so it doesn't fall over. For special occasions, I like to put a slice of prawn on top of the dumpling. An alternative is a slice of scallop or crab meat. Or you can just leave it as it is and garnish with the inexpensive chopped carrot. When you're ready to steam, place the dumplings on top of a sliced carrot in the steamer. This prevents the dumpling skin sticking to the steamer. Like most dim sum, cooking the dumplings is the easy part. Once the water in the pan is boiling, keep the heat on high. Steam the dumplings for just 6 to 8 minutes, depending on their size. Now, there is no special dipping sauce for siu mai, so here are 3 suggestions. For simple sauce, just combine soy sauce with rice wine vinegar, or whatever vinegar you have to hand. If you like it hot, use chili sauce and add a splash of soy sauce. My personal favourite is a splash of soy sauce with a splash of rice wine vinegar, a few drops of sesame oil, and a little bit of honey. Now, if you find there's too much sodium in these sauces, just add a teaspoon or 2 of water. After 6 to 8 minutes, remove the dumplings from the steam and serve them immediately. The great thing about a bamboo steamer is that you can put it straight on the table. Pork and prawn dumpling, a perfect dish for every occasion.